Hey there, welcome back to Perseverance Yoga. Today we have a slow, deep stretch for you. We're going to get started on your back, but before we do, I want you to grab a blanket, a strap, or a towel, and a few cushions. I would say maybe 2 to 3 pillows. All right, let's get started. So you'll recline onto your back. Make sure that your strap is somewhere nearby. Feet flat on the mat, knees bent. And make sure your whole spine is sinking into the floor. And if you feel a little bit of space between your low back and the floor, can you tilt the pelvis back a bit, lifting your pubis bone up towards the sky, even lifting your hips, and then resettle the sacrum into the floor. Now here you can take your hands and place them on your belly or your heart, or they can rest off to the side, whatever's best. Eyes open or closed, we take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth and sigh it away. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it away. Feel the earth below your feet. Allow your shoulders to get heavy towards the floor. And perhaps there's something on your mind today. Maybe there's not. If you could set an intention for this class, what would it be? Health, peace, happiness, strength, patience, surrender. You could even just keep the image of your goal for today or for this week at the forefront. And then here's something you probably didn't think I'd ask you to do. Let it go. Let go of the goal, of the need, of the desire. Release your grip. And trust the process. Slide your hands up and overhead, reaching the fingertips towards the earth behind you. Yeah, and then take some circles through the wrists. Nice, Kristen. Good pace, Patrick. And if your eyes aren't already closed, go ahead and close them and take your head side to side, drawing your chin closer towards your shoulders, keeping your shoulders nice and heavy. Bring those hands, slide them back down along the floor, and hug your knees into your chest. We're coming into our first stretch here. We'll bring the strap into play. If you have a towel or a strap or the rope belt, whatever you got, put it right behind your right foot. So you bring the foot in, put it right at the ball of the foot, and then send the foot high to the sky. Grab either ends of the strap. You can keep this left foot on the mat for now if that feels better for you. Otherwise, let that leg go long. Yeah, you choose. Ideally, the heel is stacked right over the hip, but if it's a little further forward, that's okay. And if the knee is bent, that's perfectly okay as well. Pack your shoulders into your torso towards the floor. Breathe into the low belly. Yeah, perfect. And I know it's engagement on your arms, but how can you soften? around the engagement? How can you soften your grip? Exhale. Relax your jaw, relax the space between your eyebrows. Unclench your teeth. And for the last 3 breaths, dig down through your left heel and peel your left toes towards your face. Yes. Amazing, Patrick. Beautiful adjustment. 2 more breaths. Great breath, Kristen. Nice and deep. All right. On your second exhale, take the leg out and away from you, coming into an L shape here over to the right. And don't get scared, Kristen. I spotlit you because you were doing great. Your face. You go, oh my God. Perfect. We'll keep the shoulders on the floor and release your left hand so that your whole back is there. Yeah, perfect. Nice. Deep breath into your belly. Let it go. And if you want, you can take your head in the opposite direction. So to the left. Breathing into the stretch here. So the right leg still getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch here, but not muscling our way through. Surrendering to the stretch. Surrender to the breath. And here is a little mantra for you. I am at ease. I am at ease. Excellent. We'll slowly start to turn your gaze back to the sky. Engage your right arm to pull the leg back up through center. And we'll take it across the body to the other side. Now bring the strap into the left hand and release your right hand and come back onto your back. Now we're in a big twist. Exactly. Perfect, Kristen. Perfect, Patrick. Look to the right this time. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Soften the shoulders towards the floor. Easy breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. I am at ease. Two more deep breaths. Send them as low as you can. Excellent. We'll take the leg back up through center. Slow and steady. Engage the core subtly to bring it back up. Good. Now we're taking a half happy baby. So you can use the strap or you can ditch the strap or bending your knee in towards your armpit. Catch the ankle or the outside of the foot. hmm Or use the strap. And with the left leg, it might be nice for you to bend into the knee and put the foot back on the floor. You choose. Yeah. And then pack your right shoulder down. Breathe deep. Really nice. Both of you. Good job. And here I'll share with you I have everything I need. I have everything I need. AKA, it's within me. It's within me. I have everything I need. It's already within me. Two more breaths. Let it go. Last one. Yeah, good work. Slowly bring your right foot back to the earth. Give your head a little release. Shift your jaw side to side. We'll go ahead, start to switch things out. Hug your left knee into your chest. Locate your strap, wrap it around the ball of the foot, and decide if you want your right leg to be long or if you want it to stay where it is. And extend the heel to the sky. Perfect. Nice. We grab both ends of the strap exactly, but we're still sliding those shoulders down towards earth, softening the grip. Got to find that sweet spot between effort and ease. A little bit of a flexion in your right foot, digging down through the heel, drawing the toes towards your face. Perfect. How's that breath? I have everything I need. It's already within me. Now let's bring the strap into the left hand. Start to take this leg on out to the side. Yeah, we might have to maneuver with the space we've got. That's perfectly okay. Once you're there, you're there. Good, exactly, Kristen. You can open up the right arm, you can look to the right. Should be a nice stretch across the pec here. And we're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for release, ease. So how can you soften? How can you drop in a little deeper? Ocean like breath. Mimic a wave with your breath. Inhale, the water creeps up the shore. Exhale, the ebb and flow. Soft knees, soft belly, soft heart. The next exhale, we'll slowly switch hands and sides. So the right hand will grab that strap. We'll take the leg over to the right. Cross body for your twist. Beautiful. Peel your left arm open and look to the left hand. Nowhere to go. No rush, no destination. You can think of your goal as each breath. And look how much you just accomplished. So much just with your breath. Check in, see if you're holding tension somewhere. Is there any area you could loosen your grip? Last breath. Make it big. Easy exhale, subtle squeeze of your belly to bring the leg back up and overhead. We're taking it into the half happy baby. Draw your bent knee into your left armpit. And if the right foot wants to come to the mat, allow it to. Yeah, catch the ankle, even just catch behind the thigh. If you can grab the foot, that's fine too. Do your best here. Start to take your toes back towards your face a little more. Yeah, good. Try to stack the heel over the knee for the last 2 breaths. How did your body react to that just now? Did you welcome it with some ease or did your body go, soften away? Exhale, we bring both knees into your chest, please. Give them a nice little hug. And now we'll take double happy baby. So kick your toes behind you. Open up those legs. Good. And ideally, we keep your tail on the floor here in happy baby pose. So if that means crawling your hands down, maybe behind your thighs or even to the calves, we'll aim for that because we want the whole spine to merge into the earth. Nice, Patrick. Beautiful, Kristen. Now you can make it a little more expressive if you feel like you want to take the head side to side or rock the hips side to side. Make it a little happy baby. I seek balance. I seek balance. Nice. Bring both knees back together, the feet flat on the mat. A very, very subtle and small bridge pose. We draw the tail up to the knees, bring the heels closer to the booty. Yes, exactly. And lift up. Very subtle, very sweet. This should not constrict your breath at all. It should be nice and full, flowing without a kink in the hose. Beautiful. Let's roll it back down. Take your knees to your favorite side. We'll push up through to a seat, slow and steady. In your seat, we'll come through straddle. So legs at 90 degrees or slightly wider. Ideally at least 90 degrees, but if it's not happening, that's okay too, right? Good. Roll your shoulders up to your ears for me, then drop them back down. Your knees can totally be bent. If you want to feel like your legs are getting maximum stretch here, you can flex through your feet, toes towards your face, bend into the knees, and then exhale, draw the heels away from you. And that's the maximum you'll be at today. You can even pick up some of the booty love, get it out of the way. Inhale, tall spine, look up, lift through the heart. Exhale, we start to come through center, rounding through the spine. Yeah, really good. Really good. And again, we're focusing on how we can release the grip on outcomes, release the grip on our ideals, ideal version of this pose, ideal version of what our career looks like. Fill in the blank. If the knees need to be bent, bend them. Soften the shoulders down. Relax your face. And let your head be as heavy as it can. It's a freaking bowling ball up there, so just let it go. Let it take your spine down. Let gravity do its thing. I allow myself to release. Great breath, Pat. I allow myself to release. Two more breaths. Use your exhale to go just a little deeper. Great work, both of you. These look awesome. Exhale, slowly roll up through the spine. Through your straddle, we'll take some side stretches. So allow the head to stack. And then bring your right hand to the earth. Reach up and overhead, side body stretch. And what we're targeting here is this area between the ribs and your hip. It's called your quadratus lumbar muscle, and we want that to breathe and soften. So can you put your breath right in between the ribs and the hips? Gets really stiff. It's a hard place to target. It's a cause of hip pain, low back pain. So take your time. Final breath. Slow, steady, stack it back through center. Have a moment in neutral. Left hand comes to the floor. Reach up and over, opposite side. Yeah, this should feel pretty good. Send that breath all the way down there. Maybe even spin your heart up to the sky a bit. Two more. Good work, both of you. Exhale, come back up through center. Now take a little twist. So walk your hands towards your right leg and keep your torso really tall. One hand in front of your hips, one hand behind your back is one way to think about it. Exactly. Yeah, good. And then chin in towards your voice box. Press the back of your head behind you, the top of your head up, almost like you're holding a citrus fruit right under your chin into your chest. Good. And let's come back through center. Keep the neck engagement, the chin down, the length, and walk it to the other side. Beautiful. Slow, steady, we come back through the center. Catch behind your knees, bend into your knees, bring the feet together, knees wide, butterfly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold over your legs here. Butterfly fold. Above all, I listen. Above all, I listen. Can mean many things. You listen to your heartbeat. Listen to your internal cues. Listen to the person you are engaging in conversation with. Truly listen. Above all, I listen. I seek to understand. Amazing. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Kristen, can you relax your left shoulder down a bit more for me? Yes. Beautiful, babe. Final exhale. Let something loose on it. And then we roll back up, slow, steady. Hug those knees in towards one another. I got all sorts of noise in my head. And then from here, we'll find the knees a little bit wider than hips distance. We'll draw the knees over to the right. And something I want you to look for are 90-degree angles. So knee in line with hip bone and knee in line with ankle. Facing the right knee, and I'm going to hinge over, belly on the thigh. Perfect. Allow your shoulders to get really heavy here. Allow your head to soften and your neck to relax. Amazing. 2 more breaths. Stay with it. Inhale, we're coming back up. Take your time. Turn your torso to your left knee now. And we want 90 degrees here. So ankle, knee, hip. We're not going to hinge over. We're twisting away from the leg. And you should feel this engagement right here at the hip flexor, this rope-like muscle that's here. You'll feel a little bit of an awkward, sort of sweet, sore release. Good work. Come back towards your right leg. Hands come behind you. Bring the knees up through center. Let's switch it out. Knee in line with hip bone. Knee in line with ankle. Tall spine. Walk it down. Fear has no power over me. Fear has no power over me. Nothing to fear but fear itself. Some grandpa somewhere said, worrying is like paying interest on your fears. Both of which haven't happened yet. Anything that is future-based that we concern ourselves with, that is not happened yet. It's like paying interest on It's like double time. So release the fear and release the worry around the fear, and you'll gain a lot of time back, a lot of energy. Focus on the here and now. Exhale, start to come back up, slow and steady. Good work. This one might be my favorite stretch. Torso comes back, so we're doing the 90-degree on this one now. It's that funky hip flexor stretch. We're not hinging. We're sitting up nice and tall and twisting away from that right leg. Perfect. Two more breaths. Fill up the belly. Nicely done. Turn your torso back over and then engage. We bring the knees back up through center. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. So they go one direction and then the next. Perfect. Yeah, good work. And then we pause, coming into tabletop pose here, hands and knees. Knees under hips. You can use that blanket right underneath your knees. Let's find some cat-cow. So start to find spinal flexion, extension, spread through the fingers. Kristen, a little bit more space between your knees and your hands for me. Yes, ma'am, exactly. Want those knees right under the hips. Same for you, Patrick, as well, actually. Walk your hands a little further forward for me. Nice. Yeah, push the floor away, round through the back. Heart comes up between the shoulder blades, chin in towards the chest, and then pelvis tilts forward, stretch the belly, heart through the arm bones. Good work. Take about 4 to 5. Moving slow. Nice. Now this next one we won't do for too long. It's the most challenging one we have today. But we'll draw the left knee up into your elbow. Step the foot outside of the left hand. From here, you can either choose to stay as you are, or you can slide the back leg a little longer and aim to come forward a little bit more. It's pretty intense, so if you want to walk the foot out, give yourself some more space. If you think you can come onto the forearms, that's an option too. Be here for about 30 to 45 seconds, so wherever you can sustain it for that long, that's where we'll land. Now here's a pose that will teach you about releasing your grip, finding balance between effort and ease. Inhaling to find space. Exhale to release. Good work. Take 4 more breaths. Nice, Kristen. Can you let your hips sink a little lower for me? Just about half an inch. Yes, good. Nice, Pat. Can you draw your right hand a little more forward? Yeah, so that it's working with you with gravity. Yeah, good. 2 more breaths. These look awesome. Okay, exhale, slowly come out. If you like, you can draw your left hip all the way back and start to stretch the back of the leg a bit. Yeah, maybe peel the toes to your face. Something I love to do here is take my foot side to side. Yeah, almost like I'm tick-tocking the toes left and right. Beautiful. Exactly. For 3, 2, and 1. Real easy, steady. We draw the leg back through tabletop pose. Or if you're feeling like you want a dog, you could take down dog and draw the leg back through down dog and pedal out the feet through there as well. Nice. Pedaling out, stretching through the back, the upper body. Let the head go. Give your head a little yes, a little no. Keep the knees nice and bent. And then we'll come back through tabletop pose. This time, draw your right foot around your right hand. You can stay here just as you are, or you can start to slide the knee back a bit, sinking the hips down. Now, again, find the sweet spot between supporting yourself and allowing release. Do what you got to do to make it work. Nice. Really good, both of you. I am enough. I am enough. Easy. We start to come up and come out. Real slow on this one. Nice. Sink that right hip back. Flex the toes up. We've got a party fire truck out here. I hope you can't hear it, but if you can, oh well. And then flex the toes. Send your toes left to right. Perfect. Beautiful. Rebend back into the knee. And again, you can take down dog if you like. You can take a couple extra cat cows. Pedaling, breathing. Perfect. And now we're coming down onto your belly. So a couple ways to get there. Knees down, lower down, or you can even come through plank pose and lower. Yeah, nice. And just for a second, flip the back of your hands onto the floor and take your left ear to the mat. Take 30 seconds each side here. Just breathe in. Breathe into your belly. Yeah, we're literally just like breathing on our belly right now. Nothing to do. Just one ear down. Got a couple more breaths before we switch. I surrender to the process. Now go ahead and switch your ear. Take your time doing that. You might even pull the shoulders out of the way. Good. I surrender to the process. One last breath. Soften everything. Melt into the floor. Exhale. Really good. From here, bring your forehead to center. Slide your hands up and underneath your forehead like this. We're stacking them for just a second. Bring your chin in towards your chest. Breathe into this. Try to lift your chest off the mat for just a second. This is a little bit of core engagement, a little bit of low back relief. And then open up your arms like a T. Take your left ear down to the mat and roll over. Bend into your right knee. Roll over onto your left shoulder. This is one of my favorite shoulder stretches I do in class with everybody. And then that right knee will actually start to come behind your left leg. Yes, exactly, Kristen. Perfect. Looks like this. Got about 5 to 6 breaths here. Softening, letting go. Last 2. Relax your head, your jaw, your neck. Exhale. Come back through center with the leg. Roll back onto your belly. Crawl your right hand out, right ear down. Shift over onto your right hip, bend into the left knee, draw it behind you. Sometimes I feel like I'm like avoiding laser beams when I'm trying to avoid the squeaky parts of my floor. Like I'm a spy diving through laser beams. You got 3 more breaths. My vulnerabilities are my greatest strength. My vulnerabilities are my greatest strength. One more breath for me. Come back through center nice and slow. Now we're flipping over like a pancake. Coming into our final position here, I'm going to offer two separate poses. So you can either do legs up the wall, literally, you could find a wall and put your legs up them, or you could do it on the floor with a blanket below your hips and your legs just sort of dangling in midair. Or you can find supported back bend fish pose, which is an upper back opener, a heart opener, chest stretch. So I'll demo right now these two different options. If you choose the heart opener, we create a little ramp here for your back. More support for your head than your low back. So we make it an angle. A couple different ways to do that. Scoot right up onto it, lower down. Option, and then your other option, come up to your wall, flip over, legs up, hang loose. Or you could do this right in the middle of the floor with a blanket below your hips like this. And this is how we'll take our final pose, our Shavasana. So make sure you feel nice and supported, real comfy. And exhale, let it go. And one of my favorites that I think I say to myself every day, it's even written on a little note in my bathroom. I trust in the timing of the universe. I trust in the timing of the universe. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. I trust in the timing of the universe. When nothing is certain, anything is possible. Relax your shoulders, your face, your teeth, your tongue. Yes, even your teeth. Your eyes in their sockets. Get heavy. I'll pick you up when it's time to come back. A piece from young Pueblo. Letting go is medicine. Letting go is medicine that heals the heart. Letting go is a habit that requires practice. Letting go is best done through feeling, not thinking. It is essential to learn the art of letting go, of releasing your grip, trusting, leaning into, and witnessing the timing of your life unfold. Take a deep breath in. Let it slip between your lips. Another moment to just be with the breath, with the body. Reach your arms up overhead, just like we began. Roll out through the wrists, fist up the hands, switch directions with the wrists. Stretch the fingers open, send the arms wide, and take your knees into your chest. Rock on over to your right side for fetal pose. You can use your bottom bicep as a pillow. And check in with yourself in that goal, that intention you started with. And notice if letting go of it helped you to find a better relationship with it. And then just give yourself a little bit of love, a little bit of gratitude for showing up, for pressing join meeting. You did it. You took that time for yourself. We'll come up to a seat when you're ready. One hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Draw the shoulders down and away. Tag some weight into the elbows. And we'll seal with, I trust myself. I trust myself. And if you are into healing vibration, you can give yourself a little VUM, V-U-M. Inhale. VUM. Good job. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Namaste.